Okay. Okay. Just wait for Fatima, guys. Sorry. Thank you. Between the three, you guys decide you can stay. If I stay, what kind of
Wow. I'll see you guys later.
My name is Barbara, and I've been a Liberal since we arrived in Canada in 1952, or 1950 actually. Louis Saint Laurent was Prime Minister, and something happened when we arrived. It was just so beautiful. I get all sentimental when I think about it, I really do. And I've been a Liberal ever since. And right through the years, with all the Trudeau era was especially interesting for me. And then when his son took over, I was even more excited. And when I see of what they're doing for the environment, for the economy, how he handled COVID, what he does with childcare, what he does for seniors, because I'm 82, so been around for a long time. And I appreciate the Liberal Party more and more every day. First of all, they did give us a bonus in September, $500, which was not chump change. It's a lot of money. You may agree with me.
I certainly do.
Okay, and as of next year, it's going to be anybody over 75 gets an increase of 10%. No other party has done that. No other party has even talked about it, and no other party gives a damn about the seniors that I know. I haven't read anything that would make me want to switch parties. I love what they're doing for us. Maybe some people say it's not enough, but a little bit is better than nothing, and it's more and more every time.
I don't know if I can count them. I started in 1967 when I was a young mother, 2 little kids, and I was a volunteer for John Turner the very first time he ran for Parliament. And I was living in Ottawa then. And I've been a Liberal ever since, and I've volunteered for quite a few different people over the years, and certainly with Rob Oliphant the last 2 elections. And I'm very proud to do that because I think, that's a lot of dedication, a long time. And the reason is because the Liberals, I believe, have the best connection with the grassroots of this country. And that's really what I believe in. And I believe in the social programs that they've been for in a sensible way. And so I'm very happy and proud to be continuing as that. And both my colleague and I are grandmothers. Okay.
I wished other kids would take that as an example. Get away from their computers, get away from their gaming, get away from their off Facebook, get away from their, I'm dating myself because I'm sure they have other social media that they play with. Just get a life. Go out, volunteer. And if there's no election and there's no political party to volunteer for, there are lots of other organizations, to get involved in. And the more you volunteer, the more you learn, and the more you appreciate life, and the more you appreciate what's going on around you.
Go vote.
Well, they have to stop, like young people. I know they always hang around in groups. They hang around with their own, with their own clubs and whatnot. And they really, really, really have to make more of an effort to integrate. But that also goes for Canadians that have to be a little bit more open to these immigrant groups, because they have so much to offer. As I said, the kids I've met here have been the absolute, utter nicest, smart, diligent, intelligent, do anything that you ask them to. And I think they should be held up as an example. And I wish every other kid would look at them and try and emulate them.
Sorry guys, Fatma's in the back middle.
Well, I started out, my career was in nursing. So I have a very strong attachment to, I guess we'd call our Canadian values, our social programs, which support the network of people across from childcare to seniors too, but everybody in between. I remember as a little girl when healthcare was introduced by Tommy Douglas. And I remember a time when the three parties cooperated with each other and took ideas back and forth without it being called stealing. And a time when it wasn't necessary to say rude things about your opponents. And that's one thing I find the Liberals are less likely to go on the attack. They mostly go back. If you've noticed Justin Trudeau and Rob, they talk about what they care about, what they want to see done. They want our economy to be strong. They want the earth to be green, again, really green again. And they care about people as above everything else.
My name is Fatma, and I'm a third-year politics and governance at Ryerson University, minoring in criminology. I started volunteering for Rob because it's similar to my field, and Rob is an amazing MP, and yeah, that's the main reason. I learned a lot from Rob, so I canvassed a lot with him. I understood how it's done because, I've never canvassed or been involved in a campaign before, so this is my first campaign. It's pretty interesting to see how people think and their thought. It's not like what you think it is, but your imagination versus reality is completely different. I identified a side of me that I never knew I had, so that's a good thing. I discovered a lot about myself that I didn't know before, so this campaign helped a lot. So that's a good question. I usually have this conversation with my brother as well, so he's like, if you're not getting paid, then what's the point? For me, money isn't that important. I don't know if it's that weird, but it's just it's about the experience and what I learned from it. It's basically something I do. So I'm here every single day, all day, every day. And yeah, it's if you love it, then trust me, money won't matter. And it's an amazing, I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah. I spoke to people. That's an achievement to me, having a conversation with people, yeah. It depends on what people see as achievement, and for me, being part of this campaign is a huge achievement, so yeah. Well, I would say get involved because politics is part of our lives. It's good to know, it's good to be out there, it's good to get involved and engaged. Yeah.
Sunday is a fun day for the Canadians, but the Monday is the election day, the race between Conservative and the Liberals. These Canadians are not concerned who will win this election, but their need and desire is the majority government for the prosperous Canada. Idris Malik, Frontline News, Toronto, Canada.